What's up, everybody? I'm back here with the Comparable DJ Nikki. Happy Mother's Day weekend. I'm wearing the shirt of the Comparable Vero G. Shout out to Vero G. I've been on her show plenty of times in the past. Talk about the history of hip-hop, S6 Energy Drink. Make sure you contact Vero G. Shout out to her because I'm wearing her lovely shirt.
Yes.
At any rate, if you notice me and Nikki talk about the history of hip-hop of last year, we did the 50 years of hip-hop. I'm going to give you my top 5 hip-hop songs of all time, y'all. And during the golden era of hip-hop, we had a lot of iconic hip-hop songs. And I'm going to give you my 5 honorable mention that I thought could have been on the list. Number 5, The Symphony by the Juice Crew in 1986. Number 4, Mobb Deep Shook Ones in 1995. Number 3, Gin and Juice by Snoop Dogg off his iconic Doggy Style album in 1993. Naughty by Nature Hip Hop Parade in the 1993 album 1903. And of course, number 1, I thought, Wu-Tang Triumph from their second album in 1997, Wu-Tang Forever. But those are not my top 5 hip-hop songs of all time. I'm gonna give you my real hip-hop top 5 songs in a few more minutes. What's up, everybody? We had named some iconic hip-hop songs of all time, and I'm gonna give you my top 5 honorable mention. We had so many classic songs. Number 5, The Symphony by the Juice Crew. Who can remember? Dun, 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 dun. You had the late Biz Markie on it. You had Cool G Rap, Big Daddy Kane, Craig G, Master Ace, and shout out to DJ Marley Marl for that song. One of the best posse songs of all time, The Symphony. Number 4, Shook Ones in 1995 by the comparable Mobb Deep from the second album, They're Famous. Who can remember? Damn, yeah. To the feature of the 100,000 Villas. That beat is still iconic to this day. Shout out to the late Prodigy and Habit. 4th favorite song, Mobb Deep Shook Ones. And number 3, who could forget the iconic Doggy Style demo album by Snoop with the classic Gin and Juice. Snoop was so laid back singing that song, it was crazy. Watch that video, young folks. Gin and Juice by Snoop Dogg from 1993 Doggy Style. And number 2, this was a popular song. Hip Hop Parade by Naughty by Nature. Remember, Hip Hop Parade. Oh, hey, ho. Still relevant to this day. 1993 Hip Hop Parade by Naughty by Nature. And who I thought was number 1, it's not gonna be on the list. Triumph by the Wu-Tang Clan. You remember they were all killer bees attacking the video in New York City. Each one spit a lyric. And shout out to the late ODB. Triumph by the Wu-Tang Clan. But anyway, I'm gonna name you my 5 top iconic hip-hop songs because to me, it meant a lot in my lifetime. I don't admit to you, DJ Nikki, but they were just classics. So, the 5th greatest hip-hop song, in my opinion, of all time was this group from Atlanta, up and coming. I saw them at the Hoodstock event, July of 1996, and my man said it at the Source Awards when he got booed. The South got something to say. We're gonna give it to Outkast, Players Ball. Shout out to Outkast. That's my 5th greatest hip-hop song of all time. The 4th greatest hip-hop song of all time was one of the most socially conscious hip-hop songs in the history of hip-hop. Who can remember Don't Push Me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, The Message, talking about the urban decay of the inner cities. Shout out to them. My 4th greatest hip-hop song of all time. The Message by Grandmaster Flash and Furious 5. Number 3. This group needs no introductions. Almost inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This rapper became one of the most lyrical MCs of all time. Goes, I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. Like slam it like down, they sure was broke. Let's give it to Eric B. and Rakim, the 3rd greatest hip-hop song in my book. I ain't no joke. So we're down to 2. This one, he's celebrating 30 years of his classic Illmatic album. I just did a video on him last year honoring his legacy in hip-hop, and I went to his iconic hip-hop 50th concert at Yankee Stadium, Mass Appeal. Who could forget when he sampled off this Michael Jackson song? We're gonna give it to Nas, and it ain't hard to tell. And shout out to Nas, who's celebrating 30 years of that Illmatic album. Still a classic to this day. Shout out to Nas. So now, in my book, the #1 hip-hop song of all time. These gentlemen from the West Coast and rejuvenized the G-Funk. This man was part of the classic NWA, left the group, and became one of the most sought hip-hop producers of all time. This man was down with Death Row, who formed with Suge Knight. This man made classic beats. He discovered hip-hop icons like Eminem, 50 Cent, Kendrick Lamar. Also, this one, who he discovered, didn't know what to expect. A tall, lanky kid. They did a song called Deep Cover from the soundtrack. But when he did The Chronic, this song really put Dre and Snoop Dogg on the map. We're gonna give it to me, the #1 best hip hop song of all time. Nothing But a G Thing, 1992 for The Chronic. Guys, who can remember that laid back beat? 1, 2, 3 to the 4. Snoop Dogg, they talking about the Dre's at the door. Ready for the entrance to back on the cause the good to really rip shit out. Y'all remember the rest of the words. And both of them got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Let's shout out again my #1 best hip hop song of all time, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, Nothing But a G Thing. So there you have it, y'all. My top 5 hip hop songs of all time. I'm gonna say it again. #5, Outkast, Players Ball, 1996. #4, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5 The Message, 1982. #3, I Ain't No Joke, Eric B. Rakim, year 1986. #2, Nas, It Ain't Hard to Tell, 1994. And the #1 song, Dre and Snoop, Nothing But a G Thing, 1992. Nikki, you got any final words? You got any top 5 hip hop songs you want to consider?
No, I think you did a great job with that one.
Guys, it wasn't easy. 50 years, we had a lot of classic hip hop songs, but those are my top 5. I don't know what me and GJ are gonna do. We're gonna honor somebody. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you who it is. It may be from the East Coast, maybe from the West Coast. But again, look out for that video. I want to thank everybody for looking at the 5 top hip hop murals. I will be checking out some more classic hip hop murals. Peace. Shout out Vero G.